internet. This is my first video, so cringe alert. If you haven't already noticed, I am playing Terraria. For my first video, I am floating right now. Why am I floating? Okay, that's weird. So, I'm just gonna chop down some trees right now so that I can begin doing things. Okay, so we already have a workbench. The workbench is good for crafting all the basic items, as you can see here, and not good for everything. I mean, eventually you need better stuff, but I always go right for the wooden sword. This is already starting to sound a bit more like a walkthrough, but it's not. If you want to use it as a walkthrough, okay, that's great. I'll be glad to know I've been a help to you. I appreciate helping other people. Anyways, you always start off with this NPC, the guide. You can open your inventory with escape, and as you can see, I clicked on crafting. You cannot actually craft stuff with him, but yes. Yes. That's my brother in the background. He just filled you in on the crafting with the guide. So let's say you're wondering, hey, what's this? Well, you can already see it restores 15 life, but when you put it in here, it shows what you can do with it. And right here, one of the items is bowl of soup, bowl, mushroom, goldfish. So the guide's pretty useful for that stuff. He's also useful if you need help. In my character YT, because I'm bad at making names. You see? Here's this. You can use your pickaxe to dig through dirt and your axe to chop down trees. Just place your cursor over the tile and click. We're already breaking the first wall. So another thing about the guide is that you know how to do it, so you might open your crafting interface and be like, wait, how do I craft it if you have all the stuff? Well, right here, it shows you what you need to craft it at. So that's useful. I'm just filling you in on the basics here. I'll get more into explain. I want to explain as I go so that people know the basics and everything. I have already played this game many times before. I've beaten Moonlord with my friend. Yes, which is the final boss of this game.
You also did it in
No, expert. I'm gonna try to get a gameplay in on expert mode sometime around there. Yeah, it's hard. The
At the beginning, you die a lot because it's pretty hard
back then. Not back then.
Yeah, I meant like at the beginning.
Yeah.
Because you don't have that good of weapon.
Yeah, and everything has like ridiculous health, and you can die instantly from like a not green, but like a blue slime. Another cool thing. I've been insta-killed by a blue one before. I just smashed a pot. That'll give you stuff like coins. What do you do with coins? Well, you use them on, not on, but you can buy stuff from NPCs. I mean, I just showed you that first one, the guide. You cannot, buy anything from him, but he does give you crafting recipes, so that's why I'm gonna keep him around. But with a complete house, which is what I'm working on right here, just a simple square house. Once you have everything, like other torches in the house. It doesn't have to be torches. It can be any item. But yeah, like this. But you also need to make background walls. Then put this in. You can make torches and then put those in, and there you go. By the way, if you want to see more, this of course won't be my only playthrough on Terraria. Anyways, if my brother wants to play too, he might be able to give you some playthroughs if he wants to. I mean, he was playing Splatoon in the background, so maybe he would like to play that for the channel. Yeah, so we might have a Splatoon video coming up. A Splatoon 2 video. We can even do walkthrough expansion because we have that stuff. Yay! Now, this is the simple house. Here's a housing interface. You can force NPCs to live where you tell them to live. So right off the bat, we have a house. We have the guide. Of course, we're already gonna have the guide, but the guide moves into your house. But of course, he's not the only NPC. There are a lot more.
Like 10 maybe? 10 or more.
Yeah, you can get over 10 NPCs, each of which have their own special quotes, things they sell, all that. So that's neat. The one that usually your second NPC is usually the merchant, which comes once you have around 50 silver coins, which you get from 100 copper. I already have 1 silver coin, not actually that quick, but that's something to begin with. Now, I'm gonna build him a house for when he decides to move in, but the merchant, he sells stuff like piggy banks, which are storage that when you put stuff in it, no other player can see what you put in there. So,
it's very helpful
yeah.
when you're playing with other players.
Because usually when you're playing online with people you don't know, you get griefed a lot. And if you're a griefer, they get griefed. So there's that. If you ever want to play online with people you don't know, I would recommend creating an entirely new world. And if you don't want to get griefed, then I recommend not doing it at all. Because things like the snowman cannon,
Blow up.
your entire world very quickly.
Also, holy hand grenades.
Holy hand grenades are a very common griefing thing. I'll probably craft some later because they are pretty strong and great for mining, although better,
Kill you a lot.
and they're even better for griefing. So,
not as much for mining, because think of how many times you get killed.
yeah, you will probably kill yourself a lot with them your first time using them. I mean, without wings to quickly fly away from them, you're gonna die a lot. So now I'm gonna go for crafting a furnace. I got a bit too much stone.
But well, you can use it anyway.
Yeah, you can. I mean, extra stone never hurts.
Yeah, once I got really good on a world, but then didn't do anything on that world because I couldn't, because I didn't have enough stuff.
Yeah.
The stone is everything you need.
Yeah, the stone is used for a lot of things, and I'm very glad I have a lit house, right away, because these things drive you crazy on your first night, especially if you don't have a house, which usually I find myself sitting outdoors, trying not to die on my first night. Because well, not everybody.
Yeah, but some people.
Yeah, some people end up sitting outside without any armor. I don't have any armor, but I have a bow, so I won't have very much trouble with these guys.
'Cause they fly.
Yeah, they fly around. Yeah, and they just got shot down. Of course, we always have the zombies that show up in a lot of video games, actually. Not, yeah, like in Minecraft, which I'm gonna do some of that later. I also recommend the bow for these guys. Although not as effective, it does help for weakening them, killing them.
Once you shoot them down enough and they come close to you,
Yeah, you can just
like stab them and they'll die. So some recommendations for the bow, since it's really good. Even the wooden one.
Yeah.
Wooden one helps.
Oof.
But all of the other ones are like magic. They look like magic. Well, they all look like
oh crap, oh crap. Yeah, there's what not to do with zombies. That's why I recommend having a door on both sides. So that if you get cornered, you can just run out the other one and close it.
Yeah, so that you don't have to let the zombie in order to get out or whatever it is that's trying to get in. Like a werewolf.
Yeah. Werewolves come in later and they actually can open the doors by themselves.
Yeah. That's why you want a different door, so that you can run out that door and seal the other door. Well, the door you came out of, so that, it wouldn't.
Things later do show up to counter stuff like this. It's a midget demon eye. No offense. I hate those small demon eyes because
They're harder to hit.
they're harder to hit. So
you have to like jump up
yeah.
in there to stab them, so that when you fire arrows, you don't miss like
Yeah.
90 of them.
Yeah, they're a total waste of arrows, but thank goodness arrows are easy to craft, like really easy.
1 wood and 1 stone for 25.
Yeah, 25 arrows. And now I just got some flaming arrows, so that'll help. Anyways, let's start talking, let's start not treating this like a walkthrough. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of this demon eye. This annoying demon eye. I'm also gonna try to eliminate as many mobs as I can out here for the merchant. Give me a silver. Yeah, for the drops.
Yeah, so that if you have never played
yeah.
before, we can show you.
Shooting fallen stars. Fallen stars.
Fallen stars are very good because.
Well, they're useful for your first night.
Yeah. Also, as you can see in the far top right corner, there is something that says mana and then a star below it. That is your mana. You collect 5 fallen stars. You craft them into a mana crystal on the workbench, and then, well, you hold it, you right click, and you use it. You get 2 mana stars, which I don't mean like the item. I meant like from the top right corner, your mana.
Yeah.
Like 2 stars of that. Look, another fallen
Crap.
star.
Stay away, idiot. Get back. Get back. Terraria right now might not look like the most interesting game, but wait till we get to fighting giant demon eyes, like the Eye of Cthulhu, which is most people's first boss. Not always their first boss experience, but usually their first boss kill. Yeah. The Eye of Cthulhu.
The Eye of Cthulhu helpful, so that when you kill it, it does drop tons of demonite ore, which then you can smelt into
Demonite Crimtane, I think.
Wait, only a little bit of Crimtane.
No, it always drops a lot of Crimtane. Once you can beat this boss, it's usually pretty easy to foam him. So I highly recommend foaming the boss.
A little bit of gold coins, which will help.
And I'm dead. Oof. So this is maybe why you don't want to go adventuring on your first night, because you're pretty likely to die.
Also, beds can set your spawn point. You can find them at the far left or right side of your world at a dungeon.
Or you can craft them with silk.
Yeah,
but
silk, wood, and that.
Bo's gonna be talking about it like it's a walkthrough. Yes, clay. I love clay. It's good for decoration. And I love decorations. Probably not.
But Mindy, didn't you say that you like to help people? I'm just trying to help.
Yeah. Like to help people, but it's kind of becoming a walkthrough.
Yeah. We're just trying to give you a at the game.
So I think I'm gonna go for 20 minutes. I'm gonna try to get in some Undertale. We were talking about making the beds out of silk. Here are cobwebs. You make silk out of cobwebs.
On loom.
Water, you're a lifesaver, and now I'm gonna die because of you. I think. Oh!
You didn't die.
That was surprising. But now I need to fight this slime. Or not. Give me all these cobwebs.
Just shoot them down.
No, I don't want to waste my arrows. Yeah, I see that. Anyways, my friend also does have a channel. You might already know him. I mean, he did shout me out in one of his videos. Thank you. He has a neat intro. He has already played through the pacifist route.
I mean, who wouldn't? It has the best ending.
Yeah, it has the best ending. Genocide
has the worst.
Yeah, genocide. Yeah.
It leaves you trapped.
Well, let's not talk about Undertale now. Let's save it for the video. Okay, so back to this. I am trying to get this silver. Is this? Yeah, silver. Because it's a very useful it's beaten by gold, which is it's one of those. Oh yes, chest. Mining, hasty inklet. Oh, zombie. I do not like zombie. Yeah, we have a cat. He's hanging out. Another one of the videos that you might be able to expect is this really weird thing I made at my friend's house. Our friend he does not have a channel, but he wants to make a channel called Catlord Studio / Gaming. So I hope that he gets to that one day. We always crack jokes about each other's channels. So
yeah, of making a mod. You might already be familiar with this game, but it's called Subnautica.
Let's not talk about that, okay?
Yeah, just saying that.
It's a little weird.
Yeah. His mod is a little weird, but
not just a little. Okay, no, that's enough of that. I mean, if you want us to talk about that, which I would very much like to not, then okay. I guess we can try to do that.
maybe.
Anyways, I've looted this cavern. I've explained quite a bit of this game already. Let's get out and let's see what. Wait, what's this? Silver. I want the silver. I hardly get silver in my other worlds. Actually, I think silver is the substitute for gold in some of the worlds. I think they have the same durability and stuff. Now let's get out of here. Wee.
Yeah, you can place on walls. You cannot place on thin air.
Okay. Apparently this might take a bit. Like I said, this might take a bit.
Just jumping. It's not. But okay. He got out of the cabin, which is good.
I'm gonna smelt the bows, see how many we have, and then
We'll end the video.
we'll keep going. Nobody knows, except for me because I get to decide when it ends. Wooden yo-yo. I think we have enough soap to still make it. No, actually no. I'm gonna make a chest, put it up there. Yeah. But anvil. 67 what?
10 of the cobwebs to make a yo-yo.
Silver bow. Oh no, not shirt sword. That's the shirt sword. I hate the shirt sword. We already have a good bow. I mean, it's a better bow at least.
You should just give up 10 of your cobwebs for one, please.
Okay. You got it. I'll craft you a yo-yo. Then everybody gets to see what a yo-yo does. Well, I am assuming most of you know. This is what a yo-yo does. You get to throw it, and your character spins it in that direction. You can put it on mobs, and it'll hurt them.
You can also break vines and anything.
Yeah, you can also break my vines and stuff.
Plants, except for some.
How do you like my yo-yo?
You cannot kill NPCs.
You can only kill NPCs with rotten eggs.
Yeah. Why rotten eggs?
I don't know. I don't know why the creators of Terraria chose it to be rotten eggs. Anyways, I think that's just about it. We'll end it with me trying not to kill this duck while we scared her away. That's better than killing it. Tomorrow I think we got the guide. That was the phone. Well, bye-bye, internet.